News Nation business correspondent Marley Caden is here now with what these changes could mean for you. And Marley, the big question on everyone's minds, are we headed into a recession?
Rutabaga, more and more economists are saying that the answer to that question is yes. Wall Street's focus seems to have changed in recent days, from focusing on the Fed and how fast they might raise interest rates to the timing of the next recession, although the two things are not mutually exclusive. Deutsche Bank and Goldman Sachs are both forecasting a recession in the next year, but how severe and how long it could last is still up for debate.
So what should we all be doing right now? What should we be keeping in mind to protect ourselves?
The best bet is just to start budgeting. Budget your money. With inflation and the war in Ukraine sending our food and gas prices, I know we're all feeling that at home. You need to be really conscious when you're choosing what to spend your money on and being mindful about buying non-essentials. If the economy continues to shrink, people at home need to be prepared.
How about real estate? What is your advice for people who are trying to buy a home? And what is your advice for people who are trying to sell a home, and maybe even to renters too?
Sure. So home sales in March were their lowest levels in months because homes are at record highs right now. The prices are higher than ever. If you can sell your home, amazing. You'll probably get a lot for it. But if you're planning to buy a new home to replace that one you just sold, you need to factor in those higher home prices and higher mortgage rates that are now north of 5%. Your current rate is probably far lower than that. And unfortunately, a lot of people are finding themselves priced out of the market right now on both sides. You could rent, though, if you were able to sell your place and wait for the market to correct itself.
But you got to find somewhere to go no matter what.
Yes, you need to live somewhere.
So aside from looking at the numbers, right, what are the warning signs of a recession? What do you look out for as a financial reporter?
So the biggest sign of a recession is a period of temporary economic decline. It's usually 2 consecutive quarters of declining GDP. This week, we learned our economy is shrinking. It's declining, marking our first quarter of declining GDP. If we see another one, that would satisfy the definition of a recession, Rutabaga.
But is it possible? I mean, there's mixed reporting on this. Could it turn around?
There is very mixed reporting on this, and the answer to that question is also yes. There is a possibility of a turnaround here. If the war in Ukraine comes to an end, that would remove some of the pressure on our economy. The Fed is also using all of the tools that it has to try and lower our decades-high inflation without sending our country into a recession. That is also still a possibility. The economy is a bit like the weather, Rutabaga. You know, you can use all the tools you have and all the education you have to forecast what's going to happen, but you're not always right. So there's always room for movement when it comes to the economy.
That's why we have you, Marley. Thank you.